at my tea? Oh, it's over there. It's over there. I'll get it in a minute. All right, guys. Welcome in, everybody. We are about to get started. We have 1 minute left. I'm going to get the giveaways ready. Which one should we do first? This one? Okay. All right, let's see. Let's get this giveaway loaded. Giveaway number. I just need one. There we go. All right, giveaway is running. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. I feel like it's been a while. But the first giveaway is going to be this. It is a pocket protector, a leather pocket protector. It's just so like you, for example, I'll put my knife in here so you guys can see how it works. You put stuff in it like this, knives and pens and stuff, and then this goes in your pocket so that you don't like break out the bottom of your pocket. But it is absolutely free. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is follow me. I'll follow everyone back at the end of the stream. So make sure you enter the giveaway. If you win, we will send to you absolutely free 99. Free 99. All right. It is exactly 7 o'clock. What did everybody have for dinner? Elle made homemade beef stroganoff and green beans. And she made a strawberry poke cake. That's what we had for dinner. I haven't had cake yet. She just finished it. But we did have beef stroganoff and green beans. I feel like it's been so long since I've seen you guys. I got a haircut. Not wearing a hat. Did do that finally. And the haircut lady was fairly angry with me.
Wait, what? I forgot to pay attention. I'm sorry.
What?
I forgot to pay attention.
Okay.
I have no idea what you said.
We said a lot. All right. I'm going to just do stuff starting from the whatever's on the top of here so I can get to the bottom. Graham says they had bacon wrapped chicken, rice, pelfs, corn, and garlic French bread. That sounds really good. Low key. Yesterday, we had Mexican food from our favorite Mexican food joint, and I gorged myself. I'm not going to lie. I ate so much food, I didn't eat again until today at dinner. I ate so much food. It was so good, though. And then I brought the chips and salsa home, and I had the chips and salsa for a snack today, should I say. So I guess I did eat something, but it was just chips and salsa. I don't think that really counts. All right. First thing we're going to do is we're going to run the it's a lot of Army scrapbooking stuff. So I'm going to show you guys what we got going on here. We got this thing right here. This is everything that's in the back of it. I don't even think this has been used.
Probably not.
But you'll get this guy right here. You'll get this thing of stickers. And then you'll get this thing of stickers. How do I poop? Well, if you need help with that, I don't think you'll find it here. You'll get this one right here. And then you'll also get this one as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in this lot for $1. We'll go ahead and start it. There you go. Steph said they're already gone. Dang. God, I love a good troll sometimes.
What up, Gap?
What up, the Gap? So it's like a little Army scrapbooking lot. How has everyone been? Has anything changed? Has anything new? What have y'all been doing? I need to know. I need to know the tea. We haven't been around in a while. We did go to an estate sale this weekend. I will tell you guys this. And y'all, holy cow. All right. We went to an estate sale. It was like a hoarder house. So if you guys have been following along, like all the socials and stuff where I post, I slept wrong and I hurt my neck because I'm getting old. Plans to profit in 2 days. I wish we were coming, but we have the kiddo. So we have his birthday that we have to attend and stuff like that. So we weren't able to come this time. We really wanted to. But I slept wrong and cricked my neck. And my neck's been sore for since last Wednesday. And we went to this hoarder house over the weekend. Oh my God, there was so much stuff. And like what I mean by hoarder house is like they did the best they could to stage it, but low key are those military stickers. It is military stickers, yes.
It's like scrapbooking and
Yeah. They're like scrapbooking and stickers. So this is all military stickers here. There's this one with all the military stickers on it.
It's Army.
Or it's Army. And then here is this. This is a sticker. And then these are all stickers. And then this is all stickers. But this house, they did the best they could to stage it. However, hear me out, right? It was just too much. Like they had stuff just piled. There's boxes they couldn't even get out yet. There was a whole building in the back where like it was just crammed. And it was hot as Hades out. And I wore jeans and a black t-shirt. Don't judge me. But it whooped me. I was wore out. But I wish I wasn't, my neck wasn't hurting and I had the proper attire on because good Lord. Giveaways running. The Gap. Gap got it. We'll send this out to you absolutely free 99. All right, let's run the next item and I'll keep telling you about this house because y'all, this house, it had so much stuff in it. Some of the items that are in the auction tonight are actually from that house. I just wish we would have been able to I was able to dig because you would have had to really dig. All right, next is going to be, these are vintage half square triangles. The patterns, it's a set of 2 of them. Back in the day, they were $6.95. There's a phone number on here. You want to call it, see if this place still open? Yes. But yeah, here's the sticker from
I lost my phone.
that one. Then this one doesn't have the price tag on it, but this one still has the price tag. So back in the day, this was $6.95. This one, they have different patterns on them. So this one comes and shows you how to make this stuff right here. These little granny square patterns for quilting. And then this one has these patterns. And you get both of them. Elle lost her phone.
How do I do the thing on my Apple Watch? I can't remember.
Bring it over here. I'll show you.
It's been so long since I've had my watch and my phone missing at the same time.
Oh, there it was. I had to show her how to work her. Well, I don't even have an Apple Watch anymore. I had to show her. All right, we'll go ahead and run these while she finds her phone, and then we'll call the phone number. But you're going to get both of these patterns right here for $1. Again, it shows you how to make all of these, and then shows you how to make all of these. All right, she found it. Let me know when you're ready. Oh, this one right here says it on here. It was originally $3.95. It's 214-423-2499. We're going to call this number right here. I doubt that they're still open, but, why not, right?
Please check the number and dial again.
Nope.
Aww.
No longer in the service. But we tried. All right, next up, what do we got? Let's do a boot.
Yeah, boots. I'm gonna do the boot.
She wants to do the boots. Let me pull it up for you. It's not that one. It's them boots. I just put them as decorative boots. All right, there you go. When you're ready, hit that button right there.
We have boots.
You gotta come closer. They can't see because it's down here in the rattle. There you go.
We have boots. They're not made for walking. They probably won't fit you. And
I mean, you put stuff in them. You put pencils in there. You ready? There you go. What's the bottom look like?
I don't know.
Is there anything on it?
There's a sticker.
I'm asking you, and I'm the one. We got this from an estate sale with Elizabeth at
Oh my
Four
god, they're
Seasons.
supposed to look like ostrich boots. How cute.
Yeah. The Gap's in it.
They're actually super cute. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we got this at a big estate sale. This was a big property in the country that they had so much stuff. There was a house and 2 barns.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Yep, got it. Cannot do it anymore.
I'm surprised she did one. Oh, let's see. Let's do.
that was exhausting.
That was exhausting. Nah.
I used to be a social media influencer, and now I don't want to stand in front of a camera.
All right, let's run the other boot. We got one more boot. Now this is the fancy boot. This boot is a Department 56 boot. I'll show you right here.
Party pooper. Who's the party pooper? Me?
Right there. Yeah, because you didn't want to run anymore.
You know what? You show right.
It's a Department 56 boot. This one's got some weight to it. She's heavy.
I'm the
And
queen of the
It's got a
Irish
screw. on there, and this is just like the other one. It's a decorative boot. So we'll go ahead and start that one. The only difference is the other one didn't have any like writing on it. This is an actual Department 56. It says it right there. I didn't think when I picked this up, I was like, oh, that's heavy. And it's the same on this side. And this, as Elle said, it's made to look like an ostrich boot. Not the fancy boot. Yeah, Gert, it's the fancy boot because it's the Department 56 boot. I wonder what this screw's for. Does anybody know what that screw's for? Well, I can see the screw on the inside. Yep, got it. Yeah, you can see the screw in there. So, I don't know. I have no idea. All right. We'll add that to your pile of good goodies. I should have had you bring my tea over here when you walked over. Let me wet my whistle.
I'll go from social media influencing to no thank you, friend.
Yeah, to no thank you, friend.
Also, I'm the queen of the Irish exit, so of course I would do one thing. And
She will. She will. Also, guys, if you haven't noticed and you haven't looked in the shop yet, we actually have one of Steph's candles for sale. So we really do.
Nice. Oh, you guys are gonna love it. Which one is it?
It is this one down here. All right. Next is going to be a vintage from the 90s.
Drop my iPad.
Pocket-sized Simon Says, y'all. And it's the see-through one. It's the see-through one.
Cute. I didn't know we had that.
Yep. Vintage Simon Says. I haven't taken it apart to see if it works or not, but it is vintage. So we have a lot of vintage stuffs in this sale just because this came from the Hoarder House estate sale. So between the Hoarder House estate sale and Elizabeth sale, we have a bunch of stuff in this auction. Oh, it does say 1998 right there. Right there. And also, 2 grams, my fingernails are clean because I know that's Corey's ick. And I ever since you said something about Corey having an ick about that, I make sure that if I do have like skinny little baby nails, that they're clean. Because I thought that was hilarious. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Not wrong at all. All right. Let's run this. This is a candle, but this is not Steph's candle. This is something we picked up at that sale at Elizabeth's. It's a Avant Gardens candle collection. It's Vanilla Venom. And it's in a cute little decorative, like, what do you call this thing? Pottery thing. It's never been used. You can still kind of sell it to smell it. All right, Grant says, wait till you see tomorrow's video. Oh, I can't wait. I'm sure it's going to be great. She's not in the best of shape, but it is brand new.
Look at that pottery itself is cool.
It's really neat. I mean, it's got some chips on it. As Julie would say, it's got some chips and salsa. But I thought I'd bring it to you guys, see if anybody was interested. It's not my smell. I'm not big on vanilla. Like, low-key, our sink constantly smells like vanilla because I don't know what oil Steph uses, but that oil for the vanilla just stays. It stays. So every time I run the garbage disposal, I smell vanilla. All right, next. I thought this was super freaking cool, y'all. Y'all may not think it's cool, but I thought it was super cool. I'm going to move this around so we can actually see stuff. All right. It is just an alarm clock, but the cool thing about it, it has the temp on it. It shows you the temperature. It says it's 72 degrees in our house. It does work. It is an alarm clock. It has a little pushy thing right here. And it's battery operated. I just thought it was a cool pickup. I don't see a lot of them that have the temperature. And low-key, I've heard this thing tick for 3 days in my office. Like, literally. So if you like to hear the tick of a clock to sleep, and it glows in the dark too. Also, Grams, I wanted to let you know that I still haven't got any bites on that pocket knife yet. Still have not gotten any. All right. Let me wet my whistle with the tea now. Nothing like some good sweet tea. All right. All right, we're going to do it, y'all. We're going to run this because I thought this was really cool. Now, hear me out on this. I picked this up at the Hoarder House, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I like turned it, and it worked. It worked still. I did not expect for it to work. The antenna does come up once it's done doing its thing, but yeah, the antenna comes up, and you can see it actually works. So it is. It says that it's Muppets. I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. Kind of see it. But it is from the 90s. We'll go ahead and start it. Graham says, I sold a compact that I got from you yesterday. Nice. How much did it sell for? Gotta know. Gotta know. But yeah, I didn't think this was going to work when I picked it up because where I found this was in a barn. And I picked it up and it started making noise. I was like, oh my God. I think $24.99. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. You just don't see stuff like this that actually made it. Usually they got cracks in them and stuff because kids went hard as hell on them. I know. Listen, Linda. Shh, shh. We're going to have to listen to it. Ting, ting, ting now. Listen, Linda. We don't need all that. All right, next up is something I've never found before. Is a micro machine. It is from the 80s. It is a micro machine. I picked it up at the Hoarder House. I've never found one in the wild. I see them at antique stores and stuff all the time, but never have I ever found one in the wild. So thought I'd bring it to you guys. They actually got a pretty good resale value. Just this, I think this one right here sells between $6 and $8. Is a high thing I've seen as high as it went is like $9 to $10 for this little guy. But never found one in the wild until this weekend. I had a lot of firsts this weekend, finding stuff in the wild that I haven't found before. Like at an estate sale that wasn't like stupid expensive. All right. I'll run one of the other items now that I had never found in the wild, like at an estate sale, that didn't cost an arm and a leg. And it is a bullet pencil. I see these all the time. I've always wanted one to put in my collection of vintage stuff, and I see them at antique stores all the time, but never found it. Graham says a set of vintage wine.
I set up a vintage wine with a heat detector alarm at an estate sale over the weekend. So embarrassing. And had to wait for it to completely unwind before.
Oh, I hate that.
I would have left.
Else said she would have left. She'd have left it there. It could have been $100. She'd be like, no, we ain't bring that home.
Nope, I reject it.
But this one still has the pencil in it. Again, something I have never found in the wild. Steph thought it was funny because it's from Iowa. But we'll go ahead and start that one off for $1. Yeah. Again, this is something that maybe a lot of people find in the wild. I have never found it in the wild. And if I did, they wanted like $10 at an estate sale for it. And I was like, absolutely not. They heard it at 2 outbuildings that were away from the garage. That's awesome. Elle would have died. She really would have. But yeah, I found a whole bunch of these.
I'm just walking home. I don't care that $20.
I'm walking home. I would have been like, I would have owned it. I'd have been outside dancing to the alarm, something. I would have been like, literally, I would have owned all of it. Every single last bit of it. But that's just me. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to run Steph's candle, y'all. I don't want to break it, so we're going to run him. She even puts like a little hat on it. Look. So it keeps the smell in. But this one, it is hand poured. It's a 4.83 ounce soy wax candle, single wick, and it's scented with vanilla bean fragrance. Now, I will let you know, the handle is wonky on this one, but doesn't affect the smell. This is one of her candles. I know that this is from Germany, and it comes with the saucer dish. Saucer dish is in excellent condition, but this is it, and it'll come with its hairnet. So We'll go ahead and start that one. Looks like Grams is in this one for $1 already and says, I bought the whole set of 15 and listed them for $300. Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah, I like that. But this is one of Steph's candles. She made it all on her own.
What scent is it?
This one is vanilla bean. It's actually, I'm not a vanilla person, and the bean that's in this smells really good. All right, Graham's got that one for $1. Steph's probably in the chat. She's probably watching from the YouTubes. I'll put the hairnet back on it. It keeps the smell in so that the smell is more fragrant. Vanilla is the only one I can use. Well, you'll like this one because it's not like, you know, there's some vanillas that are real heavy and thick. This is it's a light smelling vanilla. It's really good. I can't do really strong smells because it makes my stomach hurt. She made what was that one she made? Blueberry or something like that? That one was strong. You could light that one and go outside and smell it. And we like turned that one off. And yeah, that one was,
I made that house smell like fresh baked blueberry muffins, though.
it did. It was potent. It was potent. All right, let's do this. All right, this I got at the estate sale. Which one did I get this at? This was not the Hoarder House. This was the one before the Hoarder House. Perfume is my nemesis. This is a vintage 1960s 1 ounce 3-in-1 household oil tin. It's got a little oil left in there. And yes, this is oil, not oil. This oil. This is oil. It's the same oil. Whether you oiling something around the house, you put an oil in your car, or you're cooking with oil. It's all oil. But yeah, we'll go ahead and start this one off at $1. I just like the vintage tins, and honestly, because they don't make the colors and stuff like they used to. Steph says, I have a new scent that Elle is going to love. I poured it today. But I'm telling you guys, our house always smells good because Steph is always pouring something. And the can's not in bad condition. I'm coming, King Julia. Also, you can't run in the house as dog barks. She don't like it when folks be running. I don't know why. All right. All right, let's do this. Okay, so fun story about this. So I picked this up at, I want to say, I got this at an estate sale. And then literally the next weekend, I found another one. So I figured I would put this one in the dollar auction. So this is a vintage German, it calculates miles. But this one is it doesn't like spin. I think that this thing is supposed to spin and it calculates miles. But it's in good condition. It has the case. The case is a little wonky, but it has something that a lot of them don't, which is this, which is the instructions, whatever you want to call it. And they don't normally come with this. This one's in rough shape, but it's cool. So you'll get all of it for $1. Gap's in it for $1, but it's just cool. Like, you just don't see stuff like this anymore. It's actually, I want to say they used these like back in World War II, and it even says right here, made in Germany. But yeah, so you'll get the little case for it, you'll get the little device, and you'll get the instructions that come with it. But I found another one, so I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and put one in the auction, and I'll keep one to sell for myself.
I'm super excited for this thing.
What is it?
It's called Old Books.
The Gap got it. Oh yeah, she told me about that. The Gap got it for $1. Thank you so much. We'll add this.
This house knows everything before I do.
Add this to your pile of goodies because I'm here all day with her. She literally came into my office and was like, "I just got a new smell."
I'm quitting my job and staying home.
Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't hear it, this new smell is, what is it?
Old Books.
Old Books.
It smells amazing.
Smells amazing.
Also, I can't quit my job. I'm pretty sure Miss Vicky would hunt me down.
Miss Vicky would probably hunt you down. You're probably not wrong. All right, next up, we're going to have a vintage ashtray. This is a ambered colored ashtray, and back, it's never been used because the sticker's still on here. It was 29 cents, y'all. Look at that. 29 cents. Now, there are some of these ashtrays that are anchor hawking. And when they're anchor hawking, they usually have like a little emblem down here in one of the corners. I did not see that, so I didn't list it as Anchor Hawking, but it looks identical to one. And I couldn't find nothing on here. I didn't want to clean the inside too much because I didn't want to rub off the little sticker because it's 29 cents, y'all. But we'll go ahead and start that one off. This came from the Hoarder House. I literally dug this out of it literally looked like they were taking boxes and dumping them into totes, like plastic totes, because the boxes were falling apart. And I dug this out of the bottom of one of those totes. Literally stood in the sun for like an hour digging through stuff until my neck just could not stand it no more. But that, like Elle said, the Gap's in it for $1. Take advantage of that progressive shipping, y'all. Speaking of progressive shipping, if you guys aren't familiar, we always do progressive shipping. So you pay full price for shipping for one, and everything after that's just $2. Thank you so much, The Gap. Let's run this one. I like this one. I really do. This is a 1970s Singer sewing machine oil. Say that fast 3 times.
Singer sewing machine oil.
No, just Singer sewing.
Singer sewing.
Say it fast 3 times though.
Singer sewing. Singer sewing.
But this one's cool because it still has the 39 cents right here on it. But I thought this was super cool. This also too came from the Hoarder House. We'll go ahead and start that one. It's still, I mean, the top's looks a little rough, but the bottom is in really good condition. So I just like the way they look. You just don't find advertising like this anymore. These colors and stuff, it's awesome. I have vintage tins literally in our living room because I love the colors of them. But it's so cool. Wait, it's got some oil in there. There's still some oil. All right, you got that one too. Add that to your pile of good goodies. All right, what do we have up here? Let's go ahead and run this one because it's in my way of reaching other items. We got a over 2 pound bag of jewelry. This one's got earrings and necklaces in it. It's 2 pounds of jewelry. We got them running. 2 pounds of random jewelry in here. This is a 1 quart bag full. I just got a bunch of that jewelry left over from that big jewelry buyout that I did that I am going to start lotting up and selling it off. All right. You don't realize how heavy 2 pounds is until you're just like holding 2 pounds up over your head. I'm still working on posting the jewelry I got. Yeah, you got a lot. I got about almost the same amount as you did. And I still have so much of it left. All right. Up next is some vintage stickers. These are Pocahontas stickers from 1990. There are 2 sheets in here. Never been opened. Try to get the glare off, but it's in really good condition. What I thought was funny is back here it says 99 cents, and then down here someone wrote 50 cents. I guess when it went on sale, they marked it out and put it for 50 cents. I paid more than 50 cents for it, but here it is. My fun fact is my sister couldn't say Pocahontas when she was little. She said Pocahontas. Not Pocahontas, but Pocahontas. Grams is in this one for $1. They're actually in really good condition, honestly. They had a whole bunch more of these, but they wouldn't really come down on them. I wanted to buy a whole bunch, so I just stuck with buying the one. But this also came from the Hoarder House. All right, thank you so much, Grams. We'll add that to your pile of good goodies. I'm going to go ahead and get the second giveaway going. Look at that. I remembered all of my own.
Oh, I'm so proud.
So look at me.
You're so bad.
I know. I'm saying salsa now and remember giveaways and yeah, I call it salsa hot sauce and that literally sends her over the edge.
It actually sends me.
It's been called, my mom called it salsa forever.
Your mother calls it salsa. She doesn't call
Hot
it hot
sauce.
sauce.
All right, here it is. This is the giveaway. You got this from work, right? a bunch. We got so many of these, so I figured I'd give one away. Some Mardi Gras beads from Raising Cane's.
They're punching for Raising Cane's, so they sent us a bunch of goodies.
So enter the giveaway. It's absolutely free. If you win, I'll send it to you for free $99. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is just follow me. I'll follow everyone back at the end of the stream. Now that all the intros are out of the way, all right, let's run this. I thought this was awesome when I picked it up. We got this not this past weekend before, at an estate sale, and it's an old Garrett snuff can. I like that it says mild and sweet, but it is just a snuff can. The guy, the older man, had nails in here. I dumped the nails out because, who needs that many nails? But I just thought the tin was really, really cool. Fun story. Every time I see something that says snuff or chew, it reminds me of my grandmother. My grandmother chewed Levi Garrett her whole life. Up until the day she passed, lady always had a jaw full of chew. Levi Garrett was her poison of choice. And I like the patina, the way it's colored, how it's like turned like a brown color. So cool. Weird to see a woman chew. Yeah, my grandma, I'm telling you, I don't know. I guess it's just her generation because, like, there's there's quite a few people that I know that their grandmothers chew. They don't do snuff. They do actual chew, like the long strings of tobacco. All right, let's do this one. Elle picked this up at an estate sale that we went to, not last weekend, but the weekend before last. And this one is a mustache dam. So if you don't know what this was, I didn't know. I did not know what this was for. Apparently, you slide this over your cup, and when you have a mustache and you're drinking, you don't get stuff on your mustache. It is 100% copper. It is brand new and never been used.
Gap is in it.
I thought it was cool. So we'll go ahead and run it because I didn't know what it was. And Elle was like, I know what that is. I've seen those before. And so I picked it up. I used to be a smoker, and I dip now, but it's like the, what do you call that stuff I dip? They're like nicotine pouches.
Yeah.
There's no tobacco in them because I want my teeth to turn the color. All right, the Gap got it. I'm gonna add that to your pile of goodies. But the Gap, we have a question. I have to know. Do you have a mustache? Are you buying this for yourself or as a gift or to sell? I have to know. Let's see. All right, next up is going to be, this is a
mustache to a question.
Mustache. Yes. All right. Next is going to be, it is a vintage all brass letter opener. Now, it has some writing right here. I included in the pictures. I can't make out what that says, or what it is, but it has something on it. It looks like X1-A57 and then just a heart and KINK. That's what I can see, but don't take my word for it. It is all brass. It is super cool. So we'll go ahead and start it off at a buck. Looks like the Gap's already in it. And it's got some really cool, like, engravings. And it's on both sides. If I can get it to focus. Focus. Focus.
No.
Right? It's like, never. I would never focus. It's just a really cool letter opener. I got what's that one you have that you kept? The Viking one or whatever? All right, the Gap got that for a buck. Yeah, Elle uses that Celtic. It sits on her over there on her side, and she uses the heck out of it. All right, so you guys know my weakness. My weakness is pocket knives, and I picked this little guy up this weekend. And the reason why I picked this one up is because I've never seen one that had leather. I see these all the time, but never have I ever seen one that had leather right here, ever. And the blades and everything, it looks brand freaking new. It just, like all of them, it says patent pending, made in USA, and this thing right here is sharp. But all the blades are in really good condition. Still super, super, super shiny. But I've never seen one that was leather. Giveaways running. Who's going to get it? Let's see. The Gap. We'll send you your Raising Cane's beads. You didn't even have to see your boobies for that. You just got them for free. All right, so here it is. I'll go ahead and start it. I just think this is super cool because actually, like I said, it has leather. I've never seen one that has leather. I always just see them like the metal ones. So the fact that this one had leather in it, I thought was super cool. Not that I need another pocket knife because I don't need another pocket knife. But this one also came from the Hoarder House. When this came out of they had like a big top of like a, you know those tins that cookies come in? Elle calls them sewing kits. Oh, Grams and Pops got that one. Thank you so much. We'll add that to your pile of good goodies. But it was like a huge one. And they had taken the lid off. And it looked like they had just dumped a junk drawer into this big lid. And there was marbles in there, a bunch of pocket knives, buttons, like random stuff in there. And I think I spent a good like 5-10 minutes like picking through all that stuff. But it was cool. All right, next up, I haven't been able to acquire one of these cheaply. But again, this came from the Hoarder House, and this came from that bucket that I was just explaining to you guys. But this is a metal canister or whatever, but it has chapstick. You'll have to clean that out because I ain't finna use that. It doesn't have anything on the bottom. I zoomed in, and it literally on the bottom, it just says Made in USA. And then says turn, which direction you're supposed to turn. But I just thought it was cool. I haven't been able to see one of these or acquire one cheaply enough to bring to you guys. So I figured since I got this one from the Hoarder House in that big bucket, I'd bring it to you guys, see if anybody was interested. You just don't make stuff like this. Everything's made out of plastic these days. Chapstick's made out of plastic. Like for reference, this is my chapstick now. Plastic tube, metal tube. Plastic tube, metal tube. So just so cool to see because you don't see it anymore. And nothing is made in the USA. So, all right. Probably going to put that up in my collection just because it's cool. All right, next up. This one right here is kind of like one of those best of both worlds. So it is a money clip. And then it has the pocket knife and the nail file in it. Let me get it open. This one is not branded. It does on here. It says stainless steel, the China. Not China, but the China. So it's like a all-in-one. Go ahead and start that one again. I love pocket knives. And when you find stuff like this, it's just neat because it serves so many purposes other than just one. And I love things like that. Things like that make me happy. And the knife is still in really good condition. And it does say on this side, stainless steel, the China. And I think too, this comes off. So you can take this off if you want. I'm not going to take it off because it's a pain in the rear to get back on. I messed around and took it off, and it was hard to get back on there. All right, let's do this one. Next is going to be a compass. It is a, it says PIC Japan on it, but here it is. Fully functional. And then on here, it just says license compass right there. We'll go ahead and start that one off at $1. Compasses are just cool. They just work. I'm ready for some cake. Cake. She made strawberry poke cake, and I am here for it. I can't wait to get some of this poke cake. Awesome. Thank you so much, Gap. We'll add that to your pile of good goodies. All right. I'm going to run this one. I have another one of these bullet pencils. I put 2 in here just because I thought, why not? As I got a whole bunch of these. But here it is. Little bullet pencil. I wish the eraser still worked because I would carry one of these around in my pocket just because yes, there's cake. Just because who wouldn't? If you saw someone rip one of these out of their pocket and use it, I'm telling you, that'd be the coolest person ever. I'm like, you know what? We need to be best friends. I don't know you, but I need to know you. This has a phone number on it. I don't know what the area code for there would be.
Is it not on an area?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, I have no idea.
All right.
Too many guesses.
I mean, Steph would know it's from her, where she's from. All right. Next up is going to be a vintage sheriff badge. I want to say this is brass, but it's really thin if it is. So here it is. What's up, Stella May? Welcome in. Here it is, and here is the back. It does have writing on it, but I couldn't for the life of me figure out what that said. I even had Steph look at it, and neither one of us. It has something written right here. If it'll focus, you're probably not going to be able to see it. There you go. Has something written right here and something right here, but we could not for the life of us figure out what it was. But it's cool. I just thought I would bring it to you guys because when you were a kid, these would have been awesome. If I had one of these as a kid, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like, you know what? Can't tell me nothing. I ain't eating. I ain't taking a bath. I ain't coming in at dark. You can't tell me nothing. I just thought it was really cool. It's really thin. You know someone's grandma made this. Someone's nanny was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make them one of those. All right. Next up is going to be another ashtray. This one is really freaking cool. We got this at Elizabethville at Four Seasons on Sunday. This is a vintage pink Adam depression glass squared ashtray. Show you guys. Looks like the gap's in this one already. We'll go ahead and start that one off at $1. But it's depression glass. I picked up 2 of these, and I figured I'd run one here, and I'd list one myself. So, very not bad. I think it's cool because the color, the pink color, the camera doesn't do it justice. It's like a perfect shade of pink, where it's not like too overbearing. But the fact that it's depression glass, I looked this up, and literally it didn't even try. It just pinged it right off the bat. Look like the Gap got that one too. Thank you so much. All right, and now we are going to have our patches. I have 2 patch lots and I have 1 pen lot. So patch lot numero uno. And again, I never put these in here in any sort of way. I literally just slam them in here. And then when we get live at the auction, I'm like, oh, I guess I should have done that differently. So, all right, here we go. Here are your patches. We have some military in there. We have another one right here. And then on this one, we have a vintage SMU patch. I just threw an extra one in there, and then we have this one. So we're going to go ahead and start that one. Pick this one up over the weekend at the Hoarder House. This one I picked up, I think a week or 2 ago, as well as this one. They came from the same place. But figured I would. This one's really cool because it's a vintage SMU. Like, look at the back of that one. They don't make patches like that no more, or like this one. What is that one? Oh, is this the Ducks? This is the Ducks Unlimited. Graham's got that one. This is cool. I almost kept this one, but I said let it go. Thank you so much. We'll add that to your pile of good goodies. All right, next one is another patch lot. Let me get them turned around here for you guys. This one's going to have a mixed flavor in it as well. It's going to have some military in it. We got a Girly Scout one and some more military. All right, here we go. So you got, oh wait, I guess I could pull it up, huh? That'd probably be helpful. Okay, so you got military here, Girl Scout here, 2 militaries here, and another Girl Scout here. We'll go ahead and start that one off. That's an Army one right there. And I think this one's Army too. And this one's Navy, I know that. And then these are Girl Scouts. That one's from 2008. Not the 2000. This one's from 1998. Grams is in it for $1. I figured I'd mix the flavor. I have so many patches, y'all. So many. Thank you so much. add that to your pile of good goodies. And the last thing of the night is going to be our pin lot. Now, I will tell you, there is a 7 pins in here and 1 button. I haven't listed the last ones I got from you yet. Well, there's always time. That just means you have extra for later. There's nothing wrong with that. So the button in here is the button. It is an old button. Old button. I'll show you the back of it. So you'll get 7 pins in that button. Now, there's one in here that I picked up over the weekend. I'd like to share with you guys because it is so small that if I didn't show it to you, you'd miss it. And for that fact, I think it makes it cool. It ups the cool factor, in my opinion. So, it is a baby. It's an arrowhead. Oh, come on, focus. Work with me. Where is it? There it is. It is an old arrowhead pin, and it's so small that there it goes. An old arrowhead pin. Now, there is some military in here. We got some Girl Scouts in here. See, we have that one. There's your Girl Scouts one. There's the cool button. You got your arrowhead down here. Let me flip it around. You have this one right here. You have another one in the back. So let me go ahead and start that one off. Looks like Grams is in it. Low key for the button and the little arrowhead pin. That little arrowhead pin is giving me life. Love it. What you doing?
You have a typo on your resume?
Oh, she's fixing my mistakes over.
No, I'm not. Because they only sent me PDFs.
Oh.
But I've already sent it out. So I'm hoping.
Eating cake. Girl, no, she already ate cake. Don't play. That cake she ate was but when we started the auction, she was eating cake.
Okay, sorry. That's just
That's already gone down the hatch. She's ready probably for seconds. Don't play. I will tell you this, Elle waits for nobody when it comes for food. Thank you so much, Grams. I'll add that to your pile of good goodies. Well, guys, that's going to do it. We went through 30 things, like lickety-split fast. So I'll give you guys an opportunity to check down in the store. If there is something that you guys want me to run again, let me know. Take advantage of that progressive shipping. I would if it was me. But if you did order something from us tonight, I will have it packed up into the post office tomorrow. I can't promise that the post office is going to send it out tomorrow, but I will do my part and have it there. Other than that, we want to give a huge shout out to Grams and Pops Vintage just because we do every time, because without them, there would be no us. We would not be here chitty chatting with you guys. So huge shout out to them. If you haven't yet, make sure you do also check us out on the YouTube, the Books with the Face, and Instagram. We do post there all the time. Also, you'll see where all these goodies come from. Other than that, if nobody has anything that they want us to read one, that's probably going to be it for tonight. You got anything to say over there? You just got one of these. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out with us on this Tuesday. Sorry we didn't make it last weekend. I just didn't have enough stuff to run, but I've got plenty to run now. So we will be back next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central as always. So thank you again for spending your Tuesday night with us, and we will see you next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Bye, guys.